You're listening to the Red Hot and Human podcast on Spreaker Radio. You're going to like this one, bitches. Welcome to episode 5, or if you like to call it, 6.
It is episode...
It's episode 5, but it's actually episode 6.
I can't believe how far along we've come with the episodes, considering we took that month sabbatical out of it in the first place.
Speaking of sabbatical, I've just got to announce, though.
Go on.
Season 2 of the Red Hot Bear Twitch channel commences Friday the 13th of May.
How will people be able to find you on Twitch, Steve?
Twitch.tv/Red Hot Bear.
So we definitely... When did you say you're starting that up again, sorry?
Friday the 13th of May.
Oh, Friday the 13th. Is there any better time?
Chances are the stream will fuck up because it's Friday the 13th.
Chances are the stream will fuck up just because it's our luck.
Yep.
We know what that is.
Yep. And we also have a special guest today, Matthew.
Yeah, we brought along an extra worker today.
Woo! Say hello, Dave.
Say hello, Dave.
Say hello, Dave.
Fucking says hello.
All right.
With a bit of energy, will you?
There you go. You're straight into the...
I'm
straight into the swing of things.
This is how special I am.
Right, so Dave doesn't have a clue on how to parade himself. When it comes to recording himself, you should see his face from my side, actually, to be perfectly honest.
It's beautiful.
It's nervous is what
Gorgeous.
it is. So, this week, well, I say this week, in the last 24 hours, we've officially had the UK launch of what is looking to be the biggest film of 2016 so far. And that would be Captain America Civil War. Now, unfortunately for you two...
You best not spoil it.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I have been to see it. And from the looks of things, so Steve was asking me earlier that we decided to do a very impromptu podcast the last second of the day because it is getting on now. But we were talking about how the Marvel Cinematic Universe is starting to play out on its own now, and how everything kind of led up to Avengers 1, and then Avengers 1 led forward into Avengers 2, and now obviously we're building up this new universe where all these new characters are getting introduced as ancillaries for
because
Civil War.
You've got Black Panther, Spider-Man.
Ant-Man was introduced at the end of Phase 2.
Yeah, we got Doctor Strange coming in Phase 3.
Yeah, that's
Guardians
true.
2.
Oh, can't wait for Guardians 2.
I'm actually really intrigued to what Guardians 2 is going to be. I know Kurt Russell has been cast as Star-Lord's dad.
Snake Plissken steals my heart, man. Snake Plissken steals my
Let's
heart.
hope. I mean, without no disrespect to Kurt Russell, but let's face it, this is probably going to be the best film he's ever been in.
Oh yeah, 110% of the way.
Because I'm going to say something now.
Go on.
And you may not like it. I know the listening public might not like this. But, hang on, little sound effect. Obviously, you can't hear it, but these will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Big Trouble in Little China was shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Stephen.
It was bollocks. I don't know why. Do you know that? The Golden Child... Pretty much any movie from 1987 onwards was shit.
Is The Golden Child the one with Eddie Murphy?
Hello, Eddie.
I like that one, man.
Sierra
I really like that.
Did you know? It's a lovely little movie tidbit. The Golden Child in the movie was portrayed as a boy. It's actually a girl.
Excuse me?
Yeah, they just Sigourney'd that.
Just Sigourney'd the hell out of it.
Yeah, just shaved that Oriental bitch's head.
You've been told about this from the very first episode, Steve.
I don't care.
Okay, fine.
I don't even know what the Golden Child is.
The Golden Child? You've never seen it?
Ladies and gentlemen of the listening public, David is only 20.
He's a little boy. The Golden Child is a film about Eddie Murphy playing the same role that he always played between the 80s and 90s.
Which is the black guy.
The black cop guy, or the black investigator guy, or the black funny guy who...
The black wisecracking guy cop with a buddy who is... neither here nor there.
He is good at that, though.
Yeah, he's good at it, and that's why I
The only thing is, he's got the same problem as Samuel L. Jackson. He always gets typecast as the black guy as well.
That's true, but Samuel L. Jackson always gets typecast as the outspoken black guy.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy always gets typecast as the buddy cop.
It's the voice, though, isn't it? He has that.
Yeah, he has the funny guy voice. What's that film that I've seen with Eddie Murphy where,
Shrek?
No, shut the fuck up.
Wait, he's not funny?
All of them?
Throw a dart at any fucking film he's made in the last
Haunted
50.
House is the standout.
Oh, that's a shot.
Haunted House is the standout, terrible Eddie Murphy film.
You've obviously never seen Boomerang.
Which one's Boomerang?
Exactly.
Is it? What I was thinking, there's a film. It's
the song that goes, although we come to the end of the road.
Oh, I can't let it go. It belonged to me.
Yeah, that one.
How did we end up on that? But either way, do you know, I'm too tired to remember me training.
Is Eddie Murphy in Civil War?
If only.
It's only going to be the best film ever then.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, Eddie Murphy was good in Saturday Night Live, even though I'm English and I've never seen him.
Yeah, but we love SNL.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, me. That got ruined.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, by that, exactly. The motorcycle
Fucking, the
frog.
twatting crazy frog.
He was a tit.
What's so fucking crazy? He's not crazy.
He's having a seizure.
He's having a seizure, or he's got a disorder.
He's got a little bit of a disorder.
I mean, why call it crazy frog? No, in this day of in the days of political correctness, wouldn't it have been mentally challenged frog?
Motorcycle frog. Motorcycle helmet frog. That's all.
Grey frog.
Grey frog.
Grey annoying twat frog.
Grey get off the telly for the next 3 years frog.
And it never happened.
It never happened. I mean, you still see him come up on the fucking Facebook now. Have you ever been scrolling through Facebook and you just get ding, 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 ding? Have you never seen them?
Nope.
Oh, mate, it's back around. It's come back around.
I think I'll probably throw my phone at the door.
Yeah.
Or a homeless person.
To be fair, you probably have more of a chance of getting it back from the door than the homeless person.
No, not me phone through a homeless person. Throw a homeless person in the door.
Oh! Well, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, where were we up to now then? Because, like I said, I am way too tired for this. So, last night, today is the 29th, this is the official launch day of Civil War. I went to the midnight showing last night, neglecting the fact that I was in work this morning.
Let future Matt deal with that.
Let future Matt deal with past Matt's mistakes. So, regardless of being in work, I just totally decided to splash out and watch the film on the midnight launch. So, I went to the 2D show because my eyes are fucking terrible at this point. So, I decided I'm not going to sit up knackered just to wear these stupid
This is
fucking
going for
goggles.
his eyes are knackered and he doesn't want to go to the 3D show. This is from the guy who's still got the VR in the fucking it is.
Alright, so I've not.
I'm still waiting for that as well.
Oh, fuck off, Dave. So I've got Pornhub set up on it as if I'm going to be bringing it back anytime soon.
Oh, have you actually got it on though?
Yeah. That's not what we're talking about, but yeah, I have got Pornhub working on the Samsung
Out of 10.
VR. 11, Dave.
11.
It's cranking up to 11, sir.
Now, can I ask you something?
Of course, Cap.
Is Holly listen to this?
Shit. No, fortunately enough, she doesn't like to imbibe in my
Masturbatory
Personal
overtones.
activities.
fucking hell, Stephen. I'm impressed. So what was I saying? You need to stop taking me off track. You know how tired I am. Oh yeah, so I stayed up till like 5 o'clock in the morning, got up at 7 and came through into work. So at this time now, 4:15, I've had 2 hours sleep in the last like nearly 48 hours. Like I'm nearly dead on my feet. But today's the launch of Civil War. Went to see it last night, regardless of being in work today. Now, what I haven't done in ages, and I don't know if you are the same. Do you know if you go to see a film in the pictures? Do you jump straight online and start looking at reviews?
No.
See, I have this seriously bad habit. No matter what film it is, if I enjoyed the film, I'm straight onto Wikipedia and I'm like, what did you think of it?
No, well, it's only really, because the last film I went to see was Star Wars, but I saw loads of Star Wars videos on Facebook, that have been posted onto YouTube.
Yeah.
And, it took me 3 weeks to go and fucking watch it. So,
actually, yeah, I remember how long it took you.
So I had to, really sort of hold back on Facebook and YouTube. But as soon as I watched Force Awakens, I was just devouring.
Just open the floodgates kind of thing.
And I like the fact that on Facebook there's loads of I don't know whether I'm subscribed to them on YouTube, but there's a thing that pops up on my Facebook called the lighter side of the Force.
They pop up on mine as
Do
well.
they, yeah.
I think that's from you though, sharing them from wherever you're getting from.
And they've come up with some theories on Rey's lineage.
Right.
Let's not get into this.
Why?
Oh, this debate, I tell you.
Dave, do you know what? You're a guest. It's our podcast. You can shut the fuck up. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
So
did you, I've heard, when it first came out, they're like, what if Rey's an Obi-Wan? Well, that's not possible.
Yeah. How so?
Well, because Obi-Wan didn't turn to the dark side. He didn't love her. And he also died before she could have been conceived.
Okay, we'll leave that hanging for now.
Okay. The There's also been rumours of being a Palpatine.
See, I already think that's covered again, but we'll leave that hanging for
But
now.
I don't think that's going to be happening because, let's face it, who'd want to fuck a wrinkly walnut?
Maybe she was forced into it.
Forced. No!
Bazinga.
But
Go on.
another theory is that she was, where she's sort of like going, come on, little girl.
Oh, yeah,
in the Force flashback scene.
Yeah.
Another theory was that she was one of Luke's trainees and she got marooned there. That's actually a really good theory because I've seen on Facebook they've got like the scene where the ship's taken off.
Yeah, that gorgeous shot. I know exactly which one you mean.
And they've actually got like a trading card of Luke's starship or Luke's like
just fleet kind of thing.
Yeah, just like his little ship that isn't the X-wing.
Yeah.
Pretty identical to it.
Right. So obviously, like the link is that it's something to do with.
But my favourite theory of it, and it kind of ties in well because A, she's really strong in the Force.
Yeah.
B, that Luke's lightsaber at the end goes to Rey while Kylo's going, "Oh, come
Preferable to
Yeah. I'm just a wimpy teenage whining little bastard.
I like Kylo Ren.
Yeah, so do I, but he's still a whinging cunt.
Yeah, he's still a whinging little toss bag, like. I'll give you that.
So the theory I like is that she's actually a reincarnation of Anakin.
Like a false ghost kind of reincarnation.
Yeah.
Isn't she going to go to the dark side?
Who knows? I think there could be a major flip-flop because in 7, you hear Kylo going, I'm being torn by going to the light.
Yeah. I totally get that.
Yeah.
So
he could go to the light and Rey could flip to the dark side.
They could do a massive flip-flop. A flim-flam.
Have you seen when we were talking about the origins for it? There was like some TV advert and they said they called each other cousin.
That was on the Disney Infinity Game. In the
yeah.
trailer for the Disney Infinity Game, Kylo Ren actually calls Rey at one point cousin. Or at least they think they did in the audio. Now, I've listened to the audio and it's not conclusive. You can't say for sure whether it actually says that.
Okay.
So, I have heard that theory before. Now, the interesting thing that I find about that is that it's a flim-flam would be perfect. Because obviously they're sticking really close to the original trilogy in that first film. If they completely flipped it on its head now, it makes sense to me. Especially the way that they've built the characters in that first episode. In that everyone kind of turns to Rey and goes like, "Oh, she needs saving," whereas she obviously doesn't.
Yeah.
Everyone just kind of like tries to protect Rey, and there's literally no need. Like she makes JB-007 unlock her and drop the gun. Yeah, his real code name is JB-007. That's Daniel Craig's cameo. I always call him Craig Daniels as well.
Have you noticed though? If you watch that scene back,
yeah,
right, she goes, You will undo these bindings and leave the room with the door open.
Yeah.
And he goes, What did you say? You will undo these bindings. I'll tighten those bindings, you scavenger scum.
Yeah.
And then she goes, You will do this. And he goes, I will unlock this thing and put it on. It goes from being you scavenger scum to being
really posh.
To being Bond.
Yeah, it turns into Bond. I will unlock these bindings.
And you will leave your gun and I'll drop my gun.
She obviously is a lot more powerful than they made her out to be in the first 2/3 of the film. In the back end of the film, I think that there's every opportunity for her to go Anakin Skywalker. Look at like in the prequel trilogy. I know that obviously like J.J. Abrams isn't following those as religiously as he is the original trilogy and stuff, but
he's not doing the second one. He's executive producer, but
he's like pulling the reins.
Which I think's a good idea because for fuck's sake, the last thing we want is for episodes 8 and 9 to go all original trilogy. Actually, when I said original trilogy, did I say original trilogy?
Yeah, I think you meant
I meant prequel trilogy.
I think you may have said the original, the prequel trilogy. Now it's just because I'm tired. But the other thing that I'm thinking with J.J. Abrams is, have you seen the 2 Star Trek films he's done? Right.
Yeah.
So have you noticed how the first one is fucking awesome and the second one is droll and slow?
Well, no, because I've seen all the original Star Trek films, and I was actually. I didn't think the second one was droll and slow. It certainly didn't have the oomph.
Yeah, it didn't have the.
It didn't have the impact as
the Star Trek
the original the original JJ Star Trek. But one of my favourite one of my favourite Star Trek films in the original sort of, it was Wrath of Khan. It's fantastic.
It's Wrath of Khan. I mean, I did like how they flipped a few things in that remake. Before we get into that, the only thing I want to say is that J.J. Abrams is really good at setting up a new universe. He's not very good at continuing it. We've seen it time and time again. Cloverfield, we've seen Lost.
I think Cloverfield was shite. Anyway.
Yeah, but that's it. But even so, he had a good concept, but the execution wasn't very good.
Didn't he do Alias as well?
I believe he did, yeah. He's done quite a lot. J.J. Abrams is a lot more prominent than you'd have first.
And he's doing something else at the moment. He's doing a TV show as well. I'm sure he is.
Yeah, I think he is, because he used to do Lost with Damon Lindelof. Now, I don't know if he's doing another Damon Lindelof show, but I feel like J.J. Abrams is really good at setting up a universe and not good at continuing the universe.
So he's good at
episode 7.
The concept.
Yeah, he's good at conceptualization, he's not good at execution. Now, don't get me wrong, because he's a fan, episode 7 was off the chain, but I don't think he can carry on at the same speed. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I wouldn't want to see with episode 8 and 9. To have...
Do you know what I really did like? And it's kind of because I've just watched it over and over again with the little one. I really like the fact that they've got regional dialects in there now, and not just the vanilla fucking accent.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Because when they're doing the episode 7 trench run in brackets,
it's very very small version of the trench run.
Pose like that. You guys get up and drive the fire. You go, good luck, Paul. We're waiting on you. We're rooting for you. Come on, son.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
isn't there a theory on this, though?
They've got a porridge wagon and an X-Wing.
The closer you are to the centre of the galaxy, is the posher you are.
I was going to say, the more Scottish you become.
And everyone's
like, oh, hey!
Scotland's a fucking supermassive black hole. Oh, sorry, that's called Glasgow.
Oh, yeah, Glasgow's the supermassive black hole.
Yeah, the further out you go, the more
common you get, the more sounding like me you get there. In other words,
I don't even know what you're
The outer rim's just fucking run by scousers and wolves. Well, hang on, what about that big fella who was played by Simon Pegg? 1/2 credit.
Wait, no, I know his name. It's Ungar Plutt, I believe. Ungar Plutt is his name, and yeah, because he's like a proper commoner. One ration is it?
Quarter
One
portion.
quarter
portion and 1/2 portion.
I'll give you a portion, Ray, you sexy bitch.
Oh, lad.
I didn't understand.
I'll give you a portion right in the chin.
Have you seen the video that was released today, and it's like everything wrong with Star Wars Episode 7?
No, because when it comes to shit like that, I'm a bit of an ostrich.
Right.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm exactly the same.
You should watch it because it's fucking funny.
I'll give it a watch. I'll definitely give it a watch.
It's good.
Well, I hope it's sort of like everything wrong with episode 7 and it's just the credits.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I just want to talk
everything wrong with episode 7. The fact that it didn't have the. So, because whenever I hear that on the beginning of films, I'm just like thinking, okay, I close my eyes, go start, LucasArts. Fade out.
Nailed it. Now, when it comes to talking about the lineage of Rey, obviously Obi-Wan Kenobi. My first thought is that he's going to be related to Rey's not going to be only related to Obi-Wan, but also Luke. In that, obviously, Obi-Wan could have had the chance to have a child when he was sat on Tatooine. Yeah, it's sound. He was sat in a derelict cave, probably touching himself.
What did he do? Spunk in a Jawa?
I don't bloody know, but there's every opportunity of it.
You will let me fuck you in the mouth. No, that's a Sanctuary.
Oh, sorry.
Houdini!
Oh, it's Houtinis, isn't it? So, I think that there is an opportunity for that. And the thing is, with the way that they're reimagining the universe at the moment, I think that there is every opportunity for it. And then obviously all it takes is for Obi-Wan to have a daughter. Luke falls in love with the daughter as a child. The daughter dies, so that obviously we don't have to deal with her in the new films.
I'd really like Rey to be Luke's kid. I really would.
Even though it's like the predictable answer, I want it to go that way.
It is Star Wars, though. It is quite predictable.
I think it pissed me off that the old canon is now Star Wars Legends.
Oh, lad, that is so annoying.
Right, because you already had... They've basically ripped it off anyway.
Yeah.
Because one of the... Well, it was one of the solos, because Leia had twins.
Yeah, they had twins.
And one of the twins turned bad. Right.
I can't remember his name. Jason. Jason Solo.
Yeah.
Didn't Luke turn bad as well?
Luke turned bad at one point, yeah.
Yeah, he came back.
But he came back. It was not reanimated. They sort of cloned the Emperor, and the Emperor turned them, and then he just went. He sort of went all Boris Johnson. Went. Hairbrushes for pigeons. and then he was like, oh yeah, okay. But I think in the Jedi trilogy, I read it. I think it's the new Jedi Academy or the Jedi Academy trilogy. There was the spirit of a Sith, Exar Kun, that was in the old Jedi temples, and it took over one of the Jedis, but it was trying to take over Luke.
Yeah, it was trying to get to Luke.
Yeah.
So I do think there is an opportunity for them to both be a part of Rey's lineage.
Yeah, but that's what I was about to say before I got sidetracked. They've got. All right. If they decided to go with Luke as the father,
yeah,
all they have to do is just look to the canon. They've already got the mother and just cast someone as Mara Jade.
That's exactly.
Couldn't
right,
she have been born out of the Force though? Because there is a theory that says when there's two
great forces.
Yeah,
but that automatically leads to Snoke.
Yeah,
because
do we know anything about Snoke?
He is wise.
That is all.
He is wise, and he looks like a scrotum.
He also looks like Darth Vader at the end of Return of the
He
Jedi.
looks like Darth Scrotum. Darth Scrotum the Wise.
Darth Sack.
Darth Ballsack the Wise.
Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention, obviously, you mentioned Palpatine potentially being Rey's lineage. I think that would be hitting too close to home to what has already been announced about one of the characters that already exist. And that would be Captain Phasma. So you know that shiny metal suit that seems to be completely fucking pointless?
Yeah.
I've been reading up online, it's actually come out that...
She's a smackhead and she just takes off her arm piece to chase the dragon.
You scruffy bastard.
Kylo, lends one of your fucking offshoots, lad. Why? I got a fucking bag of bran here, lad.
You wonder how my voice is like this.
Is that Darth Vader?
No, I'm chasing the dragon.
Is that Jeff Vader? Jeff Vader? I want a pan arrabbiata, please. Get on, Darth.
Yeah, so with Captain Phasma, that metal suit is actually made of the composite metal from the outside of a Naboovian starship.
Nubian.
Is it
Nubian?
No, it's not. Oh, it is Nubian. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Ah, you have a Nubian. That's nice.
That is actually
Anakin, stop licking my sack.
That is actually dead on.
What? Watto.
Quatto, that's his name. Yeah, it's not the dude in Total Recall that comes out the stomach.
No, that's Quatto.
That's Quatto. Yeah. Quatto's the
Watto.
Watto. I thought it was Quatto.
No, Watto.
I'm just chatting bubbles then. But supposedly that is actually the burnt down materials from a Nubian ship. Now, considering we started this pod talking about
Civil War,
we've literally not spoke about Civil War. We spoke about a film like 3 months old at this point.
Okay, but we do have time for part 2.
Oh, well, a little part 2 won't go amiss, will it?
Yeah.
Let's finish off the thought then. So,
well, hang on, we've still got another 6 minutes. We can still carry on.
So where can we... Oh, do you know what? I just nearly dropped a huge spoiler on you from Civil War, but I don't want to break your tiny little hearts.
That's okay.
It's not. It's not for Dave.
No, it's not okay, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. That...
Are you seeing it in IMAX tonight?
No, it's going to pictures.
No, I already seen it last night. Now it is by far like the best.
He's not going anywhere tonight other than fucking bed.
Yeah, and I'll be asleep. I'll be asleep on the
So
train.
they wouldn't have an IMAX in Widnes, would they?
They haven't even got the 20th century in Widnes, mate.
We've only just recently got a fucking cinema, let alone an IMAX, mate. I'm telling you, we've had a cinema.
Hey, Ma, guess what? They've got a big fuck off telly you got to pick go watch.
You bet tenner, you get watch new film.
Wow.
Bloody great. Don't have to wait for Sky movies. It's the best. It's literally the best. Like, I'm telling you.
But you're in
right
Widnes, Sky Movies is when you get 2 sheets and fucking nail it to the wall and fucking get a projector.
Thanks,
Does you get a torch behind your hands and do shadows?
do shadow puppets.
Oh, that's great, that, mate.
Oh, that's grand.
Oh, it's a bloody good show. Do you not see Punch Judy?
So
Do you not
last
see
week,
it?
mate.
Oh no, I missed Punch Judy when I went to Thasda.
When I went down Thasda.
Captain Thasma.
Captain Phasma. And a Nubian armour.
Shiny chasing dragon Nubian armour.
Oh, I haven't mentioned this to you actually. So, have you heard of the Prince Charles Cinema? In London?
No.
Right, the Prince Charles Cinema is like this old school classic theatre style cinema.
Oh yeah.
And it does film festivals, like mini film festivals set over 2 days. Now, I've been to the Avengers Phase 1. So that was like every Avengers film from Iron Man to Avengers 1. A few mates of mine went to the Quentin Tarantino one. That was literally everything from...
Why would you want him?
I wouldn't want to go to a Quentin Tarantino one.
I'd watch True Romance, Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction and go home.
That's it, just go the fuck home.
Oh, and I don't know, could you class Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah, it's Tarantino. Well, it's not. It's produced by Tarantino. It's directed by Robert Redford, is it? No, it's not Robert Redford. He's the dude from
I think it's done.
Rob Rodriguez.
That's isn't he a barman?
I think he is, yeah.
No, he's not. That's Danny Trejo.
Oh shit, yeah, it's the fucking the guy who only just got his own leading film in Machete. How good is Machete?
I've not seen it.
Machete Kills.
No, Machete, just Machete.
Oh,
There's a
gonna
film
say
Machete and then the
Machete
sequel is
Kills is
Machete
shit.
Kills. They like dead cheesy though in Machete.
Machete Kills goes to space is the third one.
In Machete, so there's just this like really, really fucking cheesy bit. He's in hospital, and the nurse says to him, "Did you know that your intestines are 30 feet long?" And he goes like, "No, I didn't know that." And then he's fighting some guys on the fucking inside the hallway in a building, and he cuts the stomach open, grabs their intestines, and uses it as a 30-foot fucking escape rope out the window, lad. It's pretty epic.
In the second one, he grabs someone's intestines and puts it in the helicopter blades and spins around and pulls them off.
No way. How did you get onto that? Yeah, so what I've just found one recently. Movies of 1994.
I wasn't born then.
Clerks, Reservoir Dogs, the original Dumb and Dumber. I'm thinking of fucking going, boys. Leon. Have you ever seen Leon?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
With
god.
a very, very, very young Natalie Portman.
Yeah, as a paedophile's target victim.
Leon, I thought he was a hitman.
Yeah, I know, but he's still a fucking paedophile. Just because he's a hitman, it doesn't opt him out of being a paedophile.
I'm not going to fuck you, but I will learn you how to kill.
I'm not going to fuck you. In the movie. In the book, I fuck you lots. I fuck you long time.
Does he?
Yeah, there's a serious, like, romance story going on in the book.
Okay.
Seriae.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to pause there. I'm going to have a little sip of
Sounds
something.
good.
Go for the shit.
Yep.
Nice input, Dave.
Yep. shit, sip and a smoke.
A schmirk.
Schmeck. And we'll come right back
Sounds good to me.
with part 2.
Part 2 of the R.I.P. podcast will be up in just a second. Stay tuned, bitches. You're gonna fucking love it.